Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina and Wake Forest Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Akron Zips and the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Akron's head coach told me pregame he understands that they are a smaller school, a group of 16 coming in here today against a big ACC opponent. But he said, I want our guys to believe that they belong here, play with a chip on their shoulder, and show everybody in this stadium they're just as good as the ACC guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So Wake Forest kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. The Zips offense will have the football first. And here's a freshman that, despite not being highly recruited, has burst onto the scene. What a surprise he's been in this camp to win a starting spot in the season opener. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying play action. Using his legs to buy some time. He's out past the 35. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Zips. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field. They get on the scoreboard, David. And I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They'll try to get the ground game going against what looks like a tough matchup for him. We'll see if this backer can keep him in check. Running inside, it's Wiggins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Hard running there. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Lopez. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Punt is in the air. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Looking downfield, it's Donald. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Zips will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Makes the grab. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And listen, 3rd down and long is such a hard spot to be in. That's where defenses want offenses, right? Like, they got them right where they want them. But this is a really nice job by the playmaker. QB.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. Here's a Demon Deacon still down on the field, and they'll stop play to have him looked at. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Wiggins. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The play fake, Gio Lopez. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Here's Lopez to throw. It's complete. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Zips ready to go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Hey, man, this defense, they looked a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. To the air. It's Donald. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
And man, you see it so many times, man. These crossing routes, like, it doesn't matter if it's zone or if it's man. Like, zone, you find the hole, man, you run away from guys. And if you put the ball on the money, just like the QB did right there, that's what happens. The yards after the catch, man. You can keep going. Guys are so spread out, and you can make big plays on this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's going to run it. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Zips will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a first down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing, Lopez. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the 1, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
The Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the tight end. The play fake, Lopez. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first down from the 13-yard line. The keeper on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls it and fires to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to him. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Dropping back, it's Donald. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Spins away from 1. He's finally run out of bounds, but not before a huge gain.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the holes, and man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. First catch of the season, 1st catch of his career. Comes right on cue after we finish talking about him, guys. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Akron! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Running inside. It's Wiggins. Turning it on. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Lopez. Here's a heat. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Might as well give it to him again. Here's a little room there. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Finding open areas. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Motion from the wideout. The RPO, it's complete. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Makes a move. The spin, still on his feet. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Zips have pushed it inside the 20. The give out of the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. He's got 93 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Under fire, and he never had a chance.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move. And
got some room headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
PAT unit on the field. Oh, and he missed it. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
He's there to make the stop.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Unleashes one. Working the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. Bringing the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Lopez to pass. Now improvising. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the 1st down.
That has to sting as a defense. In a 3rd and obvious passing situation, you're going against this dual-threat quarterback you know can scramble, right? You've got to have somebody at home either spying him or mirroring him, expecting that to happen. That time, the defense wasn't in the right position, and the quarterback absolutely killed him with his legs, picking up the 1st down.
Finds his man. It's Wiggins. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Throwing, Lopez. Got his man on the outside. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The Demon Deacons will try to pick it up on 4th down. Again, it's Lopez. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. The give from the gun. Quick spin on the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He'll try it again. Could be an alley. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Donald. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Complete to start this drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Lopez. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his 1st sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their 1st sack.
And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Caught over the middle. It's Mason. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Zips right after the huge play through the air back to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to him. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Zips with the 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Donald. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Zips, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Throws for the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He marched 78 yards down the field, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Gio Lopez to throw, and he's dragged down. The Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Colorado taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And it's the Buffaloes looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Now to your game in Winston-Salem. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
They'll give it to him again. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Here's Lopez to throw. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Finds a little space. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Donald. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. We're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The clock stops for the man who is slow to get up. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Rush is on him. Touchdown, Akron! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point has not been simple, but this one is good. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Demon Deacons offense makes its way out to start this drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Zips ready to go on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The play action fake. Under fire. Got a man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Zips.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back, but when are these defenses going to show up?
It's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. If you can't jump out of your gap, you can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage, they've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Hernandez. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. Lopez, play action. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Lopez. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lopez to the air again. He's got him this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Donald. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fletcher. And an explosive play, has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Zips are marching down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Now they're going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. These receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
And as he throws, couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but this flag looks as if it'll be on the defense. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want. How and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Turns it on in midfield, and he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Demon Deacons just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Quarterback got it himself. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Demon Deacons will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Wiggins. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run the option, and the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Pass to 50. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Akron. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wide receiver comes in motion. They go play action with Lopez. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the back. Lopez. Caught behind the line. It's Wiggins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Wiggins. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Holds and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. Got a man, it's Morris. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Snap in the shotgun. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Takes the easy completion. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernails.
And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Zips take over, and Akron ready to get that offense to work. Running inside, it's Gant. Breaks the tackle. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking for a huge play. Goes high to pull it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. Built a cushion, they've built a lead, but you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they...
Might have a chance. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move, it's Gant. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Holly, what update do you have on that?
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kick is in the air. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Bought a little time, lets it go. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Zips ready to go on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Right down the middle. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Shakes off the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Demon Deacons have taken it inside the 20. Red pass, it's complete. Could not make his way to the corner. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Sliding to his left. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Demon Deacons trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You haven't seen that happen too often tonight, taking a loss on a run. This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get into the 2nd level of this defense, and because of his talent and ability, that's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. You know that's not going to deter them, that last play. They're going to keep handing him the football.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. A high-caliber, high-noon showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Thunderbirds and the Akron Zips. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Zips head coach told me pregame, with a sophomore running back, he has got some experience behind this offensive line. A freshman quarterback can rely on him and hand off when he needs to. Let's see how the ground game can control this line of scrimmage here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Zips headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now the Thunderbirds offense will get the ball first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Jackson will throw. Flips it out in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And it's the Thunderbirds will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Akron's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, they're trying to go toss on this play, but defense just wins at the point of attack. They're able to defeat the blocks and get the ball carrier down behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
And there you see his playmaking ability. Golly, like for a quarterback to be able to do this and just take off and outrun a defense, it shows you how athletic these guys are. They're big-time playmakers. And the moment the defense doesn't focus on them, they'll take off and they'll take it to the house.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll be stopped right there. He put him in the spin cycle and got 7. The Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. Jackson gonna throw it.
It's got to feel good.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. There he goes. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And it's the Thunderbirds getting set on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Jackson will throw. Under fire. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Akron offense ready to set up shop. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Zips are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Donald. On the run, fires downfield. On target over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Caught! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most.
Touchdown, Zips! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And I think early in the football game, man, you're figuring out the wind. I think he kind of underestimated that a little bit. Like, throws that football, the wind knocks it down a little bit. The defense takes advantage with some early momentum on that interception.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still,
he is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
On the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, he'll throw it. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Wants to throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. This defense had its work cut out for them when a guy can get out of the pocket like that. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Good enough for a first down.
Here we go, ready. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about this freshman getting involved again? Man, this is a guy that we talked about in the meetings coming into this game. To see a freshman flying around, getting in the backfield, making those tackles for losses. Could he do it again? Can he continue to grow up? Palmer, this dude looks like he's going to be a problem despite his age.
For years to come, too. And the coaches told us leading into this one, we're just not...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I love that play call defensively because he's 3rd and long. You know that the offense is going to throw it, so why not dial up an exotic? Why not bring a blitz and help your pass rush get home to the QB?
All the way back to his 5-yard line. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They believe they can run right here. Got enough for the first. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Oh, he's got a chance. Spins away from the defense. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Donald. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able...
He is in! Touchdown, Akron!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. A run for the quarterback.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And it's the Thunderbirds in the hurry up. Jackson will throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Maybe a crease. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Jackson going to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And it's the Thunderbirds who will hustle to the line.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a 1st down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept them from being backed up even further. A long way to go for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now and getting him stopped.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And the Zips come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
The Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Gant. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Zips kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw. It's Donald. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Escapes trouble. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Thunderbirds want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And it's the Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Donald. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Fights off a defender. Still running at the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple.
Touchdown, Zips! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That's his 3rd touchdown in the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Jackson will throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Hauls it in. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his man.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Throws it deep. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Finally brought down, but what a play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Longhorns with the lead right now in the first half. This has been a good one, a battle of 1-0 teams. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Back now to your game in Akron. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Infocision Stadium.
And it's the Thunderbirds who will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Zips ready to go on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Snatch it quickly on the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. Connection to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Thunderbirds come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Get off the field.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go. Go, go.
That's caught. It's Dorsett. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long.
Ready, go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And it's the Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. Running to Green. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Thunderbirds will snap it on 1st and 10. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Gets the back moving. They'll run play action. Unleashes it on the run. Makes a deep grab. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Akron!
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Jackson going to throw it. Got his man on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And it's the Thunderbirds have this offense rolling. Finds his man. It's Dorsett. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Thunderbirds, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And the try is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Finding some room. Still on his feet. Past the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
There's a lot of different ways to generate explosive plays. This offense likes to do it on the ground because they've got difference makers, including that guy right there.
And that difference was made for sure in the defense. This is why you need the relentless pursuit. First guy misses, you got to have another one ready.
And so if you're on offense, man, force feed this dude the ball. Give it back to him.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit.
Touchdown, Zips. Quick strike through the air for the score. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Short gain on the play before he slides. Line getting set on second down. Give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Quarterback adapting. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Zips ready to go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Zips come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The Zips have it with a 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. And the Zips pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Some misdirection with the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's Patrick. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Keeps it on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Touchdown, Zips! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Man, this This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They went 3 and out last time, now they'll look for some plays that work. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looking for a productive play on first down. Now the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Jackson will throw. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down. And it's the Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese
breaks free in the middle. A 20. Touchdown, Akron. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Hold and finds his man on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing second and long from the 19. Oh, he makes the catch. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Handoff from the gun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Thunderbirds look to keep this drive humming. Good, solid tackle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. The give to the back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And it's the Thunderbirds will send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to...
Goes high to pull it in. There he goes. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown Zips. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. So now it's 2nd and long. The sure hands, it's Dorsett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. He's gonna have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Thunderbirds come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or two to answer about that decision. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Complete in the middle. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Offense set on 1st down. The run inside. It's Patrick. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds space on the right. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The option, he'll keep it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the 4th quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the 1st down.
Snags it, and he's open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Zips, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback keep. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. They'll go right back to the run. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. You've got a 3rd and manageable backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Got it, looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Blue 22. Blue 22. Go.
The give on the inside.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Let it go.
They'll keep it on the ground, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, it was not a good day.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.